Hello, doctors and nurses. This is Alex from Swoosh English, and I want to continue with the theme of OET speaking today. And I've just been, I conducted 2 speaking mock examinations today, and one of the students really made me it kind of brought back to the surface in my mind the importance of questions, and really open and closed questions are crucial. And which one should you do more of? Which should you do less of? Should you just do one or the other? What should you do? Because this student did a great job. Okay, and this person needs to do more work as well to improve their performance. But what I noticed was if they're playing the role of the nurse or the doctor, and I'm playing the role of the patient as the interlocutor. If you're just asking, closed questions, for example, something like, do you have chest pain? Yes or no. Is it hurting every day? Yes, no. This kind of thing, if you go on to this kind of train of closed questions, you don't really get any kind of information to then go off and then really find out the, symptoms in more detail, or what the best course of action to do for that patient. What's the best course of treatment medication to put them on, or to reassure them, because you just don't know anything about them apart from what they've said yes and no. So it's really your job. And this comes into what I said in my previous video about active listening, that you're really listening carefully to what the patient is telling you, and then you're able to come back with a question that shows that you've listened carefully. Okay, and then you're able to delve deeper into their symptoms, problems, etc. So it's really important to not just have this train of closed questions that you're going through, because then it almost gets awkward as well. It gets awkward for the you and the patient, okay? And especially in your real examination, the interlocutor, is not the leader. You're the leader, and as I mentioned in a previous video. So open questions, okay, are really, really important. And it's not just yes and no answers as you get in close. Of course, there might be a question of, should we avoid closed questions completely? Well, not necessarily, okay, but you should veer on the side of more open-ended questions so that you can really generate a conversation which allows you to impress the examiner with your English ability. So, an open question might be, for example, how often have you been experiencing chest pain? What times of day, for example, are you experiencing chest pain? Or you might say, can you tell me more about your chest pain? Can you go into detail on the symptoms that you're experiencing? This will make sure that the patient doesn't just give you a yes or a no answer, because this student today, when the student was asking these questions, the student felt awkward because they didn't know what to do moving forward, okay? So really, it's all about you being the leader, asking open-ended questions, getting the information that you need in order to take that student, well, in this case, take the patient rather, on a journey from anger, frustration, worry, anxiety, to a feeling of they know what they need to do moving forward. Maybe the right medication, etc. Or, really setting that, reassuring them, okay? Reassuring them at the end of that consultation, they know what they need to do next to, maybe control their diabetes or control their angina, their chest pain, whatever that might be. So veer on the side of open-ended questions, okay? And this will allow you, like I said before, to get the information that you need in order to fulfill the role play card task. Remember, you've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to impress the examiner once the audio recordings get sent to Melbourne. So this is your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully this video was helpful to you today. In summary, make sure you depend a lot more on open-ended questions. Make sure you have a speaking partner. Ideally, if you're one of our VIP students who's watching this video right now, you'll be in our program where I'm doing lots of speaking mock exam sessions where I'm providing corrections and feedback, as well as our other teachers, which can really help you get to that next level. And some of the doctors and nurses who were doing the speaking mock exam with me today, they really did find it beneficial to know how to get to that next level and get to that B or even an A. We've had students who got an A in the April examinations. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions about today's video, make sure you ask them in the comment section below. Make sure you download our 3-part video series for OET if you want to learn more about reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So you can access that at swooshenglish.com. Thank you very much for watching.